This is the second gate, Kamasaka Zen, second Dharma talk. And it's on the development of insight in the ardent practitioner. The path of spiritual practice for the ardent practitioner can be an intimate and deeply transforming journey, rooted in discipline and patience, and of course, unwavering dedication. It is a journey towards deeper awareness, where insight and moments of direct experience, such as Gensho, serve as guideposts along the way. Now, these moments of, what shall we call them, profound clarity, are not the ultimate goal. But, however, they are important milestones that help to reinforce our commitment to the path. They can also help to strengthen our resolve and also illuminate the journey or the way forward. Insight and awareness in spiritual practice, in spiritual traditions such as Zen, this insight refers to the deep understanding of the true nature of reality. It's not merely a intellectual knowledge, but we look to it as a direct experiential knowing that transcends conceptual thought. The practitioner, through mindfulness meditation and deep self-inquiry, it tends to peel back the layers of illusion, known as Maya, and also delusion, and slowly revealing the underlying truths of impermanence, suffering, and non-self. And the journey towards insight is often described as a gradual, yet punctuated. It's gradual, but it's also punctuated by moments of sudden realization. Now, this process requires us to have a cultivating mind that is both focused and open. And for the ardent practitioner, insight grows as one becomes to perceive life through the lens of mindful awareness, noticing subtleties in our experiences and recognising and understanding the fleeting nature of thoughts and emotions and sensations. This recognition fosters detachment from habitual patterns of reactivity and clinging. And it can open doors to a deeper understanding. So, insight is more than a cognitive recognition of these truths. It involves an embodied wisdom. And then in moments of deep meditation, for example, when the practitioner allows the mind to settle and the body becomes still. Then a quiet awareness has the opportunity to arise. And then in this space, in this quiet awareness of space, the practitioner may experience flashes of insight, glimpses of a truth that lies just beyond ordinary perception. And this insight is often transformative because it cuts through the veil of duality, offering a direct experience into the concept of oneness, the concept of interconnection, and also the understanding of impermanence of all things. And this can lead to Kensho, a glimpse of the true nature. Now, Kensho is often considered one of the most significant experiences in the life of an ardent practitioner. And it's derived from the Japanese word ken, meaning seeing, and sho, meaning nature, seeing nature, or true nature. Kensho refers to a sudden glimpse of the true nature of reality. A moment, it's a moment of awakening. And this experience is akin to what is often described in other traditions as maybe even satori, or a mystical experience. It's a temporary but profound realization of the nature of self and the universe. And it's often accompanied by a deep sense of interconnectedness, emptiness, and clarity. Clarity of mind. But Kensho is not the final goal. Kensho is not the final goal of the practice. Rather, it is a momentary flash of insight along the way that provides us with a direct experience of non-duality, an understanding. It is simply a glimpse of an awakened mind. An awakened mind free from the grasp of ego and delusion. And these moments are often accompanied by a sense of joy, a sense of liberation, a sense of clarity. But they are temporary. They are fleeting. And then after the experience, the practitioner returns to ordinary consciousness. However, the memory of Kensho leaves a lasting impression, and this can ignite a renewed commitment to the practice. So, the significance of Kensho lies not only in the experience itself, but also in its aftermath. For many practitioners, that the realization that such a state is possible, it reinforces their faith in the path. It serves as a confirmation that the teachings of the Buddha are not just abstract concepts, but they are realities that can be directly experienced. And it's in this way that Kensho strengthens the practitioner's resolve to continue the practice, knowing that deeper and more stable insights are possible. But there's a place for awareness in the development of this insight. In the cultivation of awareness, which is central to the development of insight, in Zen and also other meditative traditions, awareness is often developed through the use of mindful practices. Mindful practices that emphasising that we need to be alive in the present moment. It's so easy for our minds to wander into memories of the past or visions of the future, but to bring us back into the present moment. And with this, the practitioner is encouraged to observe their thoughts, their emotions, and their bodily sensations, and to do so without judgment or attachment. And then over time, this practice can lead to a deepening of awareness, allowing the practitioner to see things as they truly are, rather than through the lens of our conditioned ego. So, awareness plays a crucial role in recognising the impermanence and emptiness of all phenomena. And as the practitioner becomes more attuned to the transient nature of their experiences, they begin to see that nothing, whether it be thoughts, emotions, or mental objects, nothing has a fixed or permanent existence. And now, through Kensho, we come to the understanding that this realization is not merely intellectual. It's felt at the visceral level. And this often is leading to a profound sense of freeness or liberation. And then it's in moments of heightened awareness that we may begin to experience a shift in perception, a shift in our perceptions, where the boundaries between self and other beings begin to dissolve, or simply self and other begin to dissolve, not as beings. And this is often described as being in a state of non-duality, where we see that the distinction between subject and object is illusory. Such experiences are often accompanied by a deep sense of peace, a deep sense of oneness with all things. And it's this shift in perception is also not permanent, but it provides us with a taste of being in an awakened state. it can help us to reinforce our commitment to the practice. But then we need to look at the importance of our commitment. And not only the importance of commitment, but also our consistency in the practice. So, while moments of insight and kensho may be powerful markers of our practice, as I said before, they are not the end of the journey. The development of insight requires a sustained commitment to the practice. And the truth is, the path is not always easy. It's often marked by periods of doubt. The fifth hindrance. It also can be marked by periods of frustration and stagnation. However, if we are ardent practitioners, if we are an ardent practitioner that understands that these challenges are an integral part of the process, then we can begin to move forward. And we realise that through perseverance in the face of difficulty, that deeper insights are often born. And one of the key qualities requires for development of insight is consistency, regularity. So the practice of mindfulness and meditation must become a regular part of our practice, of our life. Because insight does not arise in a vacuum. It is the result of continuous and sustained effort. And just as a garden needs to be tended and regularly bear fruit, the mind needs to be cultivated through consistent practice, simply in order to awaken to the deeper truths and the deeper understandings. So these moments of kensho and these other glimpses of truth, they can serve as motivation for us to continue the practice. And they can provide us with maybe a taste, a glimpse of the ultimate goal. And that is awakening to the true nature of reality. However, it's important for us not to become attached to these experiences. It's just so easy to do. Insight is not something that can be grasped or held onto. The moment one becomes attached to a particular experience, then the mind simply turns to a state of delusion. So we must learn to let go of even the most profound insights that come to us, and understand that they are merely stepping stones. They are merely stepping stones on the path. But there's going to be challenges to the path. There are challenges to the path to insight. Probably one of the most common obstacles on the path to insight is to become attached to these moments of Kensho or other mystical experiences. And it's these experiences, they can be so powerful and so transformative that we may begin to seek these experiences out, believing that they are the ultimate goal of the practice, but they're not. We call this is a form of spiritual materialism. Okay? What you term for you, spiritual materialism, where the practitioner becomes attached to the experience of insight rather than to the insight itself. So, in order to progress on the path, we need to learn to let go of even the most profound of experiences that we have, and to understand that they are simply impermanent and transient, fleeting moments of awareness. Another challenge is, and this is a big one, another challenge is the tendency to become discouraged during periods of stagnation or doubt. It is common for us, or practitioners, even ardent practitioners, to experience plateaus. Okay? Plateaus in the practice, where it feels as though no progress is being made. But it's during these times it's important for us to maintain faith in the path. And we need to trust that the insight will arise in its own time, and that we can't force it. So patience and perseverance are key qualities that must be cultivated in order to navigate these periods of difficulty. In this case, in this period of time, the role of a teacher or a guide is also crucial, or can be very crucial, in these times of the plateau. A teacher can provide valuable guidance, helping the practitioner to realise that they are becoming attached to the experiences, or when they are starting to lose faith in the practice itself. It's so easy to give up when you lose faith in the practice. And the relationship between teacher and student is one of the most important aspects of the Zen tradition, as it provides a source of support and encouragement on this path to insight. So, there is a relationship between Kensho and enlightenment. And it's important to distinguish between Kensho and enlightenment, which in Zen we call Satori. Now, while Kensho refers to a glimpse of the true nature of reality, enlightenment is a more stable and permanent realization of this particular truth. Kensho is often described as the gateway to enlightenment. offering us a taste of what is possible, what could be in the future. However, Kensho is not the final goal. Enlightenment, or the attainment of Buddhahood, depending on your direction, requires us to fully embody the insights gained during these moments of Kensho. And we need to integrate them into every aspect of our lives. And this particular process of integration is often referred to as post-Kensho practice. Because it's after experiencing a moment of Kensho, the practitioner, or we as practitioners, we need to continue the practice. And we need to continue the practice with ever greater diligence. So insight must be cultivated and deepened over time, allowing us to fully embody the truth that has already been glimpsed. The process is often slow and gradual. It may even require a lifetime of practice and a lifetime of dedication. In this way, Kensho serves as both a marker of the process and also a reminder that the journey is far from over. It provides the practitioner with a taste of the awakened state, reinforcing us in our commitment to the path. However, as I said, it's not the final destination. The ultimate goal is not to have fleeting moments of insight. The ultimate goal is to fully awaken to the true nature of reality, and for us to live from that place of awakening in every moment of our lives. So to wind up, to conclude, so the development of insight in the ardent practitioner, it's a dynamic and ever-evolving process. There are glimpses of truth, and these moments of Kensho, they serve to as important markers along the road, markers of progress, offering us a small glimpse of direct experience of the true nature of reality. And these moments can reinforce our commitment to the path, our commitment to the journey. And this commitment can provide motivation to continue and to maybe even practice with greater diligence. However, as I mentioned before, insight is not something that can be grasped or held onto. Insight requires a sustained commitment to the practice, a willingness to let go of even the most profound experiences, so to move on, and the cultivation of patience and perseverance. Ultimately, the goal is not to have fleeting moments of insight, but to fully embody the truth that has been glimpsed. Allowing it to transform every aspect of our lives. And it's through this process that we can begin to move closer to the ultimate goal of awakening. Not as a final destination, but as an ongoing and ever deepening realization of the relation of the interconnectedness and the impermanence of ourselves, our thoughts, our feelings, our reactions, everything. Of all things, impermanence of all things. Now the path can be long and difficult, but for the ardent practitioner, each moment of insight, it serves as a beacon, lighting the way forward and providing reassurance that the journey is worthwhile. And that is the second Dharma talk in the second gate, known as Rising Sun.